So we can't go through this interview with all the reading I've done about one of your main sources of wisdom without talking about your barber. And so I was reading through that, Tal, and I love this one story about the little girl who approached him about sponsoring the T-shirts for her camp. And she said, if you'll sponsor, you can advertise. And he said, I won't do that. But he had another idea. Can you tell us about his other idea?
Yeah, I must say something about the book which I wrote about the wisdom of my barber, and it really brought home to me that you can find answers or questions and wisdom everywhere. We just need to make the choice to look for it, to open up to it. So I was having a haircut one day, and I went way too often because of the wisdom more so than for the haircut. And a young girl comes in, and she asks for a donation because they want to make T-shirts with an imprint for the teachers at camp. And he said to her, "Yeah, I'll give you the money. I'll sponsor you. But don't put my name or my barbershop name on it. Instead, I want you to do two things. The first thing I want you to do is put either a funny face or a funny image on the T-shirt. So when people look at it, they laugh or at least smile. That's the first thing I want you to do. The second thing I want you to do is that everyone who gets a free T-shirt has to serve it forward. How? By committing one act of kindness for one other person." And she agreed, and she did that. Now, this is so smart and so wise and so good. Why? Because when you see something funny, and you smile, smiles are contagious. You're likely to affect another person next to you. So he was creating a positive chain reaction that started with the T-shirt, the shirt that he helped them make. So this is one way in which he was spreading goodness. The second way was an act of kindness. Acts of kindness are also contagious. So if you are a receiver of an act of kindness, you're much more likely to then go on and pay it forward or serve it forward. So he was creating another chain reaction of goodness where everyone benefits, because we also know that people who do good, who help others, are also helping themselves, also feel better about themselves. So just with that, his act of kindness, which is helping a good cause, he was spreading goodness outwards. Now, he understands a very important idea, and that is that the ultimate currency, the highest end, is happiness. And by doing what he did, he may not have gotten money or advertisement for what he did, but he did get rewarded in the ultimate currency, in the currency of happiness. And he generated more happiness, more goodness for others.
That's such a powerful story. I have read a study that shows that this is actually chemical. Like people running, we'll talk about the runner's high, where actually the brain causes endorphins to be released, and it causes the body actually chemically to feel better. And they've now proven that when you do kindness, when you do things to help others, the brain does the same thing. It releases those endorphins. So this is not just a theoretical idea. This is a chemical reaction. So it really does work.
Yeah, I must say, every time I encounter studies regarding our brain or our entire system, I'm amazed. Whether you call it God or nature, it's pretty remarkable that we were created to do good. Yeah, surely not all people, certainly not all of the time, do good, but we have innate mechanisms that pull us, that push us, that incline us towards goodness by helping us feel better when we help others feel better.